Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're okay on this wet, windy, foul day. Not good, is it? Grim. It's grim outside. Big hello to a bunch of people actually. This video is, this one's going to be for Carl today. Carl wanted some help, or just wanted me to go over changing or updating the coin tube to accept new 10p's. So I shall go over that, but I should do some more videos tomorrow. I'm a bit pressed for time. I've been painting my house, well, not my house, but one of my rooms, because it had a bit of mould, which is not particularly good. By a bit of mould, a lot of mould behind some DVDs and books, so not particularly good. So yeah, yeah, I've been painting that today and cleaning. So during lockdown, and hopefully before I start my new job. Fingers crossed. Hi to tomorrow's classics. Hello, matey. Hello to Silver Ghost. Richie, how you doing, buddy? If you've not seen Silver Ghost's channel, check out Rich's channel. It's really good. I do love his the card System 80 game. It's lovely, that. Bugger to win on, but looks really good. Also, hi to Nick Suzzlened, hello to you. Mr. VX Man, hello to you. Also, Richard, I think it was Penston, hello to you. Also, to Sleep to 1999, Tony Luxton, Anthony Parker, John Titter, love your name. Excellent. Also, hi to Paul Kenyon. Also, Stu Garv 66. Got it right this time, I think. And also hello to Mark N, all of you, and hopefully I've not missed anybody out. If I have, I'm sorry. I'll go over the comments and say hello to you again. But yeah, just thank you for the messages you've sent. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And also thank you for the messages regarding my mate who passed away early in the week. So yeah, crap. So Carl, right, you wanted me to go over this. Right, so what you need to do, you can get these. You've seen people commenting and leaving you links to eBay. But yeah, you just need to get some acrylic tube. If I just get this, I mean, you've got the measurements, but if I just get that. So it's roughly, well, bang on, 30 millimeters. In total diameter from outer to outer. Inner is, let's get the inner, it's roughly, trying to do this with one hand, 20, oh my goodness, this is really quite tough. It's about 26, right? So 26 millimeters by 30. Is it 30? Do it again. By 30, yes. 30 millimeters, or 3 centimeters. And 2.6 centimeters, that's how I know it as. Right, so these do not fit in the 10p tubes. They don't. They're a bit too tight. All right. So I don't know if you've got a multi-purpose tool. They're fab. If you haven't, then a saw will do, or something to chop a hole in it. But you know, the multi-purpose thing is the thing that vibrates really quickly like that. Just replace the end or whatever end you have. I ended up using a tile grouter remover. It just came with it, but you can use the blades that come with it, and all you need to do is just slice right down the tube. So you create, I'm not sure if that's going to come out. I zoom in on that, but you might just be able to see the groove. Yeah, so it creates a little groove, and that gives it a little bit of flex. So then that should just drop in to your 10p tube with a little bit of help, which will go in. Also, what you will need to do is slice a hole for the coin tube sensor, which is one of those which I'm having fun at games with in the Club Climate. I really wish it was one of those, but there we go. So all you need to do is chop a little hole into that. I've done 2 on this one, so I'm going to give it a go on my instant replay. I've kind of wired this one so the token thing isn't working at the moment. I'm just going to give it a go as a little experiment. So everything will be off the 10p, the new 10p tubing, which is this. So this will have the 10p coin sensor in for me, and then this other section up here will have the coin sensor for the token in one. So I'm just going to give it a go. It could be crap and it may not work, but that's what I'm going to be having a go at. So yeah, there we go. So I need to chop it to size because that's too big. So just chop either end off so it kind of fits in like that. Ideally, you want it to kind of go as much as you can towards the bottom, because then that will guide the solenoid into paying out. Too far to the bottom, it will obviously might cause a jam. So yeah, a bit of leeway with that, but either way, it's easily doable. So that's your acrylic, and again, you can get that off eBay. It is pricey, but you can, depending on how many machines you want to do. I think I've managed to get two out of one of these, and it's about £16, I think, from memory. So £16 did 2 machines. So actually, I think it's quite a bargain, to be honest, because once they're in. You don't need to do it again. So I'm not sure if you need this being discussed or talking over, but the coin mech. So just take the 2 screws out. Which I'm maybe telling you how to suck eggs here, and apologies if I am, but I may as well just go over it, just in case you don't know, and in case anybody else is interested in doing. People that probably have done it probably will switch off by now. So yeah, just undo those 2 screws, and then it will release the S10 mech, one of those. This was on old 10p's, all right? So if I put it in towards the light, and how it works is all done by weight. So these all slide around and move down when a coin's dropped in. So if I can somehow balance it, somehow, he says, and not to drop it on the floor, I wanted to do a Blue Peter. Here's one I did earlier, but there we go. I haven't got an old one to show you how the old 10p's work and where have I just put those. Oh, well planned. Probably left them in. Hold on. There's like a million in here, you penis. Jeez. Right. So old 10p, new 10p, size difference. We know that. So the old 10p, this would have worked, but it won't now. So it's stuck. Bent this in, tapped it in, because obviously the new 10p and the old 10p, slightly different thickness, only fraction. So bent that in. But if it was to go all the way in, it wouldn't get very far. Oh, for God's sake. Let's do that. Piece of shit. Right, easier. So yeah, if that was to eventually go in, these little weight things would prevent it from going through the mech, because basically you have to bend these into a position where it would accept the old 10p. Now, this is the other thing. Now, depending if you're happy with using 1992 new 10p's or the slightly newer 10p's with the shield on the back. The old 10p's, I'm sure you'd know, and I've got one here. There is a difference. And in that, oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's all good fun, isn't it, this? I should have planned this earlier. There we go. Right. We know this, you know this. Again, I'm probably telling you something you already know, but those that obviously know the difference. The old 10p's with the lion on the back, or the Britannia. That one works. And the one with the shield on the back, which makes it the shield when you have the 50p, 20p, that kind of thing. With that on the back, doesn't. Different. It's got a different alloy. I think it's nickel, something or other. So the way around that is to remove the magnet out of this. All right, so it would accept both. It would accept anything, to be honest with you, if it's that shape, even a washer. But hey, you want it to accept all 10p's. It's a pain in the ass to try and find the ones with the difference. It's a pain. So just get the light down. There we go. So yeah, so you just take that off with a bit of prying here with a flathead screwdriver. So you can see there, you just prise that off, take the 2 magnets out, pop it back on again so it looks tidy, and away you go. So he says, balancing it up here again as it falls to the floor, it should work. So if I do that, right, so it should drop it in. Not sure what's happened there. Probably because I've dropped it on the floor and it's bent it. That's quite funny. As it falls to the floor again. There we go. So it falls all the way through. And there we go. It used to come out of there. So, once you've tinkered with bending these into position, because it is a faff, just to let you know, it can take a bit of time, you're good to go. You then just put them back in to the position, screw it in, but do make sure, because it's a pain, because once you faff getting those in, always forget to put the eject. Let me just get that. Let me just get the light on. That light on. There we go. The eject section here. So yeah, just lift that white bit of plastic up, slot that back in again so it's touching that section of the mech, and you're good. Just put the 2 screws back in and you're good to go. So it should, in theory, oh god, just wheel this back round. Right, turn the thing off, you wang it in and it should work. All right. There we go. Look at that. Exciting times. Psychotic R2D2. That's what I call this machine. And Richie, thank you again for the what's that called? Alphanumeric display. Oh, got there. For the replacement. My one was on this was completely kaput, didn't work. I'm sure it could be fixed, but yeah, I need to get into looking at that, although I can't fix stuff, to be fair. So that's how you do that. You just put it back in. There we go, ready to go. And you're in, and yeah, and if I just show you the diameter, it's perfect. Obviously, you do need to put the inner tube in, because they can fall into different angles, and sometimes they just lodge and jam quite regularly. So it's always good to do that. So hopefully, Carl, that was of interest. Everybody else that is watching this has probably lost the will to live. Wouldn't blame you, unless you're into converting your machine to taking new 10p's. Now I know a lot of people who love the classics, love them on original coinage, and of course I'm absolutely with you on that. I do too, but that's if you have enough original old coinage. If you've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock on 5, copper win 6 machines, 7 that are on old 10p's, you're going to need a lot of old 10p's. So flipping them to take new 10p's is the way forward, I think, for me. It isn't everyone's cup of tea. It just means that it is readily available, and you haven't got to go on eBay and buy, you know, 10 for £9 or something ridiculous. So Chris 217 will be laughing and going, I've got 1 million at his house, and he does. He really does. But then he's got, you know, quite a few machines that take the old 10p's. But yeah, these have all been flipped to new coins as well. So these all take the new pound coins. Ron did a great job of converting the Mars 111 mechs, triple ones. He's done a great job doing that. So they're all taking new pounds and new coins. But weirdly, my Club Climber splits the, as you know on the other video, splits them into the different tubes, which is weird. Anyway, rabbiting on. So there we go, Cole. Hopefully that's of use. Just ping me a message if you need anything. But it's all straightforward. The solenoid doesn't have to change. Nothing changes there other than adding the inner tube there and changing your mech if you haven't done that already. And that's it, I think. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. Those that have. And yeah, stay safe, please. And tomorrow, when I've got a bit more time, I'll probably put on Lucky Strike and some of these and give these a whirl. I do need to put these on. I do need to leave this one on, to be honest with you too. The battery needs to be charging up. I need to do this, so that'll be happening tomorrow. Today is painting the room day, so I'm going to go back and wang the second coat on, and then try and sleep in a room with the paint smell. That's going to go well, isn't it? High as a kite. Anyway, take care, guys, and yeah, till the next one, which will be tomorrow. See you then.